Good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting session of B2 Global English Competitiveness. Today, we're venturing into Unit 3, Enjoying Leisure and Nature. Get ready for a rejuvenating journey into the beauty and serenity of the natural world. In this unit, we'll explore the following invigorating lessons. Unit 3A, The Wonders of Leisure and Nature. Unit 3B, Embracing the Value of Leisure. Unit 3C, Relaxation, a Lifetime Investment. And Unit 3D, The Power of Siesta. Prepare to be captivated by the splendor of leisure and nature as we delve into the significance of relaxation, the importance of embracing leisure time, and the rejuvenating power of connecting with the natural world. Through engaging articles and interactive activities, we'll uncover the myriad benefits that leisure and nature offer for our well-being and personal growth. So, whether you prefer a leisurely stroll in the park or a tranquil moment by the sea, join us as we celebrate the beauty of leisure and nature together. Without further ado, let's embark on this immersive journey into Unit 3A, The Wonders of Leisure and Nature. In this unit, we have 4 can-do objectives. First, to demonstrate an increased appreciation for leisure activities and the beauty of nature through active engagement and exploration. Second, to develop a sustainable and mindful approach to leisure activities, considering the impact on the environment and personal well-being. Third, to apply the concepts and principles learned from the lesson to enhance overall well-being by incorporating leisure and nature into the daily routines and lifestyle choices. And fourth, to use modals in speaking and writing. Here's a brief unit description for Unit 3. Leisure and nature offer a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Embracing nature's beauty encourages relaxation and rejuvenation. Whether it's a tranquil hike through forests, a leisurely stroll by a lake, or simply basking in the calming presence of trees, connecting with nature can bring a sense of peace and joy. It's a chance to unwind, appreciate the wonders of the natural world, and find solace in its tranquility, fostering a deeper connection with oneself and the environment. In order to achieve these, we have broken down the unit into 4 lessons which are entitled 3A, The Wonders of Leisure and Nature. 3B, Embracing the Value of Leisure. 3C, Relaxation, a Lifetime Investment. And 3D, The Power of Siesta. The can-do objectives previously mentioned are aligned and embedded to each of the lessons as follows. For 3A, demonstrate an increased appreciation for leisure activities and the beauty of nature through active engagement and exploration. For 3B, develop a sustainable and mindful approach to leisure activities, considering the impact on the environment and personal well-being. For 3C, apply the concepts and principles learned from the lesson to enhance overall well-being by incorporating leisure and nature into the daily routines and lifestyle choices. And for 3D, use models in speaking and writing. In this lesson, we're going to focus on the first can-do objective, which is to demonstrate an increased appreciation for leisure activities and the beauty of nature through active engagement and exploration. Without further ado, let's move over to our first lesson for this unit, The Wonders of Leisure and Nature. And here are the sub-lessons that will help us achieve our objective. Vocabulary, listening, speaking, grammar, reading, and writing. Let's begin the lesson with a vocabulary activity. Fill in the blanks with a phrase or word that suits best in the following sentences. For example, in number 1, the peaceful garden offered a sense of serenity as I sat and enjoyed the calming sound of nature. The answer here is serenity. Now pause the video and answer items number 2 to 10. Here are the correct answers. You can also refer to this slide for the meaning of the words used in the vocabulary activity. Let's do another vocabulary activity. Remember, expanding your vocabulary is a transformative journey that can enrich your communication skills. Keep exploring and discovering new words to broaden your linguistic horizons. Now pause this video and answer items number 1 and 2. Continue answering items number 3 to 5. Here are the correct answers. Let's proceed to the listening activity. You're going to listen to a conversation involving two individuals. After the conversation, you will be given 5 questions about its content. So listen carefully.
Hi! Have you ever considered the marvels of leisure and nature?
Absolutely! I find it incredibly intriguing how immersing ourselves in nature can profoundly impact our well being.
I couldn't agree more. Being surrounded by the beauty and tranquility of nature brings a sense of calmness and renewal.
It's true. Nature has a way of whisking us away from the busy and chaotic aspects of everyday life, allowing us to reconnect with ourselves.
And it's not just about engaging leisurely activities. Spending time in nature can also be therapeutic. It aids in reducing stress and anxiety.
I often find solace in nature. Whether it's going for a walk in a park or simply sitting by a lake, it enables me to clear my mind and find inner peace.
Moreover, the wonders of nature are limitless. From awe-inspiring landscapes to diverse wildlife, it serves as a constant reminder of the beauty and the variety that surrounds us.
Absolutely. And let's not overlook the physical benefits. Going for a hike or participating in outdoor activities not only keeps us physically active but also enhances our overall health.
I completely agree. Nature provides us with an avenue for adventure and exploration. It's where we can challenge ourselves and discover new passions.
So, how do you both incorporate leisure and nature in your lives?
I make it a point to spend time outdoors every weekend, whether it's going for a hike, cycling, or simply having a picnic in the park. It helps me recharge and appreciate the wonder around me.
For me, I take pleasure in gardening. It allows me to establish a personal connection with nature and brings a sense of fulfillment when I witness the growth and prosperity of plants.
That's fantastic. It's all about finding activities that bring us joy and enable us to appreciate the marvels of leisure and nature.
Absolutely! It's vital to carve out time for ourselves and prioritize our well being. Nature offers so much, and we should seize the opportunity.
Definitely! Let's continue to explore and embrace the wonders of leisure and nature, allowing them to bring us happiness and fulfillment in our lives.
Cheers to that!
It's time to check your listening comprehension skills. Pause the video and answer items number 1 and 2. Continue answering items number 3 to 5. Here are the correct answers. Now let's proceed to the next macro skill, speaking. On your screen is a picture depicting one of the wonders of nature. It was taken by the author in one of the beautiful spots in Bohol. Provide a description of the main elements in the picture and then systematically analyze the details. Utilize modal verbs in your description. Aim to provide as much information as possible about the picture within the given time frame. You have 1 minute to prepare and 30 seconds to respond. Feel free to employ CCAI to check, practice, and improve your pronunciation during speaking exercises. Confirm the accuracy of your pronunciation and effortlessly enhance your speaking skills. You may now pause the video and start working on this activity. Moving on to the next sub-lesson, grammar. Today we're going to talk about modals. Modals are auxiliary verbs that come before other verbs and are employed to convey various meanings. For instance, permission, possibility, obligation, advice, ability, prohibition, requests, and preference. In scholarly writing, modal verbs are regularly employed to express reasonable possibilities and are less regularly utilized to imply authority or freedom to do something. There are 8 modal verbs associated with designated function, listed in descending order of strength. It is worth noting that the same modal verb may have different levels of strength depending on the specific function it serves. You may pause the video and take a screenshot of this table, as this may come in handy in the succeeding activities. The table on your screen categorizes each modal verb based on their usage along with an accompanying description. The first one, logical possibility. The purpose of these modals in this context is to soften or weaken the certainty of a statement. The level of certainty increases with the strength of the modal verb used. Must is extremely strong, implying a strong compulsion or obligation. On the other hand, can, could, and might are fairly weak and indicate insufficient dedication or self-assurance. For the first modal, we have must. Example, to fully appreciate the beauty of the national park, you must explore its diverse trails and scenic viewpoints. Second modal verb, will. I will definitely visit the botanical gardens next weekend to enjoy the blooming flowers and lush greenery. Third one, would. If the weather permits, we would love to have a picnic by the riverside and soak in the peaceful atmosphere. Next one, should. You should consider trying out the zip line adventure for an adrenaline-pumping experience amidst nature. Next, may. Example, there may be a chance to spot rare wildlife species during the guided safari tour in the nature reserve. Next, can. With the right equipment and skills, you can conquer the challenging hiking trails and reach breathtaking summits. Second to the last one is could. Example, by taking the scenic route, you could discover hidden gems like secluded beaches and enchanting waterfalls. And the last one, might. There might be an opportunity to participate in bird watching activities and observe a fascinating avian species. The next set of modals is to express ability. This use of modals demonstrates the ability to perform a specific action which is considered as either possible or impossible without degrees of possibility. The first one is can. Example, I can swim in the clear blue waters of the ocean. And the second one is could. She could climb to the top of the mountain effortlessly. Next is to express necessity. This usage provides guidance or offers suggestion. First one, must. It is a must to respect wildlife and their natural habitats during outdoor activities. Second one, should. You should be cautious and avoid disturbing fragile ecosystems while exploring nature reserves. Last one is to express permission. This use inquires or grants permission through a question. It is rarely found in formal academic writing, but is commonly used in scholarly communication, for instance, emails, proposals, or revisions. The modal verb may represent a highly courteous and subtle manner, while can is comparatively more straightforward and marginally less polite. So first modal verb here is may. For example, may I take photographs in the natural reserve? Could. Could I have permission to fish in this river? And the last one is can. Can we bring our pets to the beach? Now, let's put your knowledge on modal verbs to a test. Answer the following items. Choose the letter of the most appropriate modal verb to complete the following sentences. Pause the video to start answering. Here are the correct answers. So, did you answer all items correctly? That's great. Now let's have another grammar activity. Choose the correct modal verbs to complete the following sentences. For example, in number 1, I blank truly appreciate the wonders of leisure and nature when I take a peaceful hike through the forest trails. The correct answer here is can. Now pause the video and answer items number 2 to 6. Here are the correct answers. Now for our next sub-lesson, reading. Read this article with me. Leisure Walks, Connecting with Nature by J.V. Ely. Living in a bustling city often means limited access to open spaces where one can enjoy leisurely walks in parks or quiet streets, immersing oneself in the serenity of the moment and basking in the warmth of the late afternoon sun. After spending long hours in the office or a tiring day at school, being able to escape to such places would be pure bliss. The constant smell of exhaust fumes, the incessant honking of horns, and the busy daily commute can take a toll on both the body and soul. However, there is a silver lining to city life. Life's unexpected turns, such as the global COVID-19 pandemic, have led people to find ways to rejuvenate their senses, improve their physical and mental health, and revive their spirits. How? Nature beckons, offering its wonders to those who seek them. Indeed, many have become mountaineers, venturing to the mountains and hills for walks after being confined to their homes for long periods, while following safety protocols, of course. Others have sought solace by swimming in the cool blue waters of the sea, striving to maintain their sanity. This trend has given rise to various businesses. Now that COVID restrictions have eased and life seems to be returning to normal after 3 years, taking care of one's physical and mental well-being has become a top priority. So, grab your day bag, put on comfortable footwear, and embark on a hike to experience the benefits of immersing yourself in the wonders of nature, often at little to no cost. Perhaps the following benefits will convince you to drop everything and head outdoors. Engaging in nature walks brings about rest. R-E-S-T. R. Reduces anxiety, lowering the risk of depression and decreases blood pressure and cortisol, the stress hormone. It also alleviates feelings of loneliness and isolation. E. Enhances and increases the production of endorphins, the feel-good hormones, which contribute to an overall sense of well-being. When you're around, everyone wants to be in your company. S. Serenity and peace envelop you as the calmness of fresh air and cool breezes from all directions wash over you. T. Therapeutic effects are felt both in mind and body, providing tremendous benefits. John Moore, a Scottish-born American naturalist and author, considered the capacity of nature to serve as an exceptional educator who could display the mind of God. One of his quotes is, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks." In conclusion, in our fast-paced urban lives, we must not overlook the transformative power of leisurely walks in nature. The physical and mental benefits derived from immersing ourselves in the wonders of the natural world are invaluable. But in making time for these walks, we reconnect with the essence of life itself and rediscover the wisdom that nature imparts. So, let us heed the call of nature, embrace its beauty, and find solace, rejuvenation, and inspiration in the simple act of walking. Now, to test your reading comprehension skills, answer the following questions. Write the letter of your answer. You can now pause the video to start answering items number 1 and 2. Continue answering items number 3 to 5. Here are the correct answers. And we're down to the final activity for this lesson. Write 2 paragraphs based on the picture on your screen. You are given a set of words that you must incorporate or use in your sentence. Your sentence will be evaluated based on grammar and how relevant it is to the picture. After writing, you may utilize ChatGPT to assess the quality of your write-ups, ensuring clarity and coherence and adherence to instructions. Edit as needed and save or share as required. You may now pause the video and work on this activity. And with that, we have covered our first can-do objective for Unit 3, which is to demonstrate an increased appreciation for leisure activities and the beauty of nature through active engagement and exploration. In this lesson, we enhanced your vocabulary on terms related to leisure and nature. You listened to a conversation on the importance of incorporating leisure and nature in our lives. You also described a given picture orally. Then we talked about modal verbs. We also read an article highlighting the benefits of leisure walks. Finally, you described a given picture in writing using modal verbs. Thank you for your engagement and involvement. Let's persist in exploring and relishing our leisure and natural pursuits, leveraging them to enhance our experiences and accomplish our objectives. That concludes Unit 3A. Thanks for listening and see you in the next lesson.